Hello there. Today is day 1, and I am doing 5/16/2023. So it's not Monday. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday I only worked for 45 minutes, and then I just fucking passed out. So today we're going to be doing something completely different. Well, kind of completely different. I say that, but if we look over here, I'll show you what we did today. So today we fixed up some of the camera issues. So if we look at this, it goes only so far. Actually, let me change this, because for some reason, depending on the size of this, it changes. But if we go to, let's say with game. Never mind. Let's change this with game cam. Here we go. So here's how it's supposed to be. So if you look at that, it stops right there. I don't know why it's doing that, but the camera is stopping at specifics. We are now stuck inside. That only goes so far. And for some reason, I don't know why it does that, to be entirely honest, but because that's part of the bugs we gotta fix eventually. But for now, this is it. If we look inside of stats, you can see that the FPS is 400s, drops down to 200 for some reason. I do not know. Something's wrong with this, and I do not know. But the main thing is, today, we have ourselves the fixed camera similar to The Legend of Zelda. I know it's easy to do all that. But I also want to show you what we did with Code Wars today, as it is an important part of the development. So let me just open up Code Wars real quick, and let's bring this back over to here. If we look over to here, let's check my profile. Get to see what my rank is and some of the solutions. So we did cockroaches, square sum, reverse words. It's 2 days ago. This is what we started with. So if we look at the square over here, so we were supposed to find the, we open this, complete the square function so that each square number passed onto it, and then sums results together. So this took me a little while, but the way I wanted to do this was I created a storage, and then I made that storage over there for a temporary thing so that we can put it into the final one. So it's put it that we got public. This is what they give us. So I put the int nums, or the array of numbers is a new int array. Int final score equals 0. Int storage equals 0. That means we don't have a final score and we got nothing in our storage. And then for I, a simple for loop for as long as I is below the length of numbers, so below the length of what we see over there. Storage equals numbers I. So this will equal whatever the first part of this array is. And storage equals storage times storage. So basically what I wanted to do was take that storage and put it times 2. And the reason I did that was I wasn't sure how to just get this straight up array. So I thought, if I make a storage unit, then I can put it inside of the storage, and then I can just times it by itself, and then the final score equals that new storage equation. And then you just keep doing that until you get the length, and then that's final. This one was asking about centimeters to kilometers an hour. So if you go over here, take speed in km per hour and returns it to cm per second. I basically just googled what the multiplication of cm per hour to second is over here, or whatever the fuck the problem was, and then I just put it back into the end. And then this one was a cool one. So write a function that calculates body mass index of weight, divide by height by 2. So what I did was I just put WBMI equals that equation that they gave us, and then if statements over there. And then this is the last one, which was write a function in C# that says hello world as a string, but you can't use the letters hello world. So I remembered this one. I kind of halfway cheated with that, but I also knew the answer and I didn't feel like typing it all. So if you do C# letter commands, and string, I think it's over here. Nope. Char types. Yeah, right here, system.char. Yeah, so basically it's something like this. So the point of it is there is codes for it. I think it's this one right here, ASC2 HTML, yeah, right here. So you basically just do like a / and then the number, or X then the number, and you do that for each of these. So for example, what was that, 48, 0, there. So I mean, there's a bunch of different ones, it's just figuring out which ones this was, but I knew where to go. I just didn't feel like typing it all, so I kind of cheated halfway with that one. But I understood the gist of it. And this... Oh, and we also looked up one YouTube video, and let's do the console. We started making... My dad showed me this one where you have all the solutions over here. So for example, if I want to start doing this, I can do that, and then it would be problem. Let me see if I can get this. Problems. No. Problems dot problem 1 equals new problem, and then problem 1 dot new. There we go. And this was a simple FizzBuzz one where if it's... I wanted to make this on my own, but if it's divided by 3 and it's divided by 5, it'll say FizzBuzz. If it's divided by 3, it'll say Fizz. If it's divided by 5, it'll say Buzz, and if it doesn't, it just says the number, and then I put it, if it's 0, it just says the number. So if you run this, here we go. You can see all the FizzBuzz right here. It's a cool, fun game. Fun problem to solve. So, it is what we like to call getting better at C#. So even though I don't understand everything today, I'll understand more tomorrow. Anyways, that is it for today's update. We'll see you tomorrow. Hello there. We're having a quick update today, as it is the final day of this. I haven't really done much this past week. Yay. Besides what I've done. I got the new Zelda game, and we played that a little bit, but it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that it's extremely hard, or it's starting, I'm almost wanting to start over on that project that I did, just so that I can start getting the hang of it, because I feel like I'm starting to get overwhelmed. So because today I finished making the camera transition, but it's starting to get out of hand, in my personal opinion, where I'm having a hard time figuring out, okay, so I'm here. How do I get to know what I'm working on and whether I should be working on the game or if I should be working on something else so that I can solidify a solid foundation? Now, I've been doing a lot of coding and all that recently. I've been doing artwork as well, getting ready for art college, as well as getting my GI Bill ready. And actually, I'm about to be printing up a bunch of stuff to help me get into college. But surprisingly, it is extremely hard right now just to maintain it. So I think I'm going to be making a new project instead of like that Zelda-like, and actually be making maybe a smaller game. Because that game right there, well, it feels like a lot right now. Just with the camera transitions, the camera moving, the character moving, the tile placement. So I think I'm going to start making smaller games for now. So it's going to be... hopefully it'll work out a little bit better. So for now, I guess I'm just gonna take a break today, look up another probably hour-long video of programming, and then start working towards that new game, maybe like a 2D platformer or something, and work my way that way, just so that I get more experience, because like I said, right now it is really, like, I spend at least an hour to 2 hours a day minimum. Some days I spend 4 hours, some days I spend 1 hour, but I've been maintaining at least time every single day to work on it. And even then, it's... the way I like to explain it is, you see a mountain. Your goal is to make it up that mountain. But that mountain has a jungle at the bottom, and then you have to make it through the jungle, climb up a waterfall just to start getting to the mountain. Once you get to the mountain, then you gotta climb up. But here's the thing. You don't have any tools. You're just butt-ass naked. And, well, we'll be working more on the grind this weekend, but it's been a disappointing weekend for me. At least I feel disappointed. I've spent probably about 10-15 hours this week working on things and programming and game design and art, and even though I have all of this, it's extremely hard. You know, I almost want to find someone, a mentor, to find like a job to help me move forward. But I'm going to keep up with the grind, and hopefully it all goes well. So anyways, I thank you all for watching, as we'll see you guys next week. Peace! Hello, we're doing an update today. Today is Thursday the 18th. I didn't do one yesterday, but today I did about 6 hours. I did 2 hours of CS50 from Harvard for studying today. And I did about, let's see, about 2 hours of Code Wars today, and then about an hour of game development. I started working, let me go over here to lie real quick. I started working on this over here, as I'm getting ready for the next portion of it, as I want to make this part almost like a small zone for like some enemies or something, as well as a small like movement area. So you go over here and you're like, oh cool, it's a castle or some shit, you know? And just have that. I'm gonna have it too. Over here is like a small village, over here is like a cave, and down here, don't know what I'll do down here, maybe like a forest of death or some shit. But this is gonna be more of a small game. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm gonna be working on getting a transition screen from over here. I've noticed a problem when I looked at this today is that this has all been shifted, and I don't know how to fix this yet. Because when I do that, it does that. So it's like really weird. So if you do that, see what I mean? I don't know what I did. If anyone knows, please let me know. But for the most part, I'll actually show you what I did on Code Wars today. Let me open up this. This is what I like to call work. So I'm going to get off of that to Code Wars. So let's take a look at this. If we go to Profile right there, go to Solutions. So we had the sum positive right here and this one. So this is what we did, and then I went over with my dad on what we should do. So we got problem 3 right here where he showed me a bit better way of doing this. And then if you go to problem 2, just a better way of doing it. So we're getting there. It's one day at a time. Spending at least probably 4 or 5 hours just being inside of the environment of programming. Anyways, I gotta take a shower, watch One Piece with my wife, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.